As Albert Einstein once said, the most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. This mind-boggling statement perfectly encapsulates the mystery of life, a riddle that is as infinite as the universe itself. The very essence of life is unpredictability. It's like a book where each day is a new page, filled with unexpected turns and twists. This remarkable journey of existence has intrigued mankind for millennia, sparking an insatiable curiosity deep within us. Our innate desire to comprehend life's conundrums has given birth to countless philosophical perspectives, each trying to unravel the mystery in its unique way. From ancient Greek philosophers to modern-day thinkers, this quest for understanding has been a common thread binding humanity. It's a testament to our relentless thirst for knowledge, our unyielding spirit to decode the undecipherable. So, let's delve into these philosophical perspectives that have tried to decipher the true meaning of life. Life, as seen through the lens of absurdism, is inherently meaningless. This is not a statement of despair or cynicism, but rather a liberating perspective that invites us to create our own purpose. Absurdism, a philosophy born out of the human struggle to find inherent value and meaning in life, is a lens through which we can view our existence. Albert Camus, a French philosopher and writer, is often seen as the central figure of absurdism. He suggested that life is absurd, that is, devoid of any inherent purpose or meaning. The universe, according to Camus, is indifferent to our plights, our triumphs, our joys, and our sorrows. We are, in effect, tiny specks of dust swirling in an infinite cosmic dance, trying to impose order and meaning on a universe that is fundamentally chaotic and indifferent. But this is not a cause for despair. Quite the contrary. Camus believed that once we accept the absurdity of life, we are free. Free from the shackles of societal expectations, free from the pressure to find some grand universal purpose. We are free to create our own meaning, our own purpose. So, in this vast and different universe, we are not lost. We are explorers, creators, artists. We are the authors of our own stories, the sculptors of our own destinies. We find beauty in the chaos, joy in the struggle, purpose in the absurdity. In the absurdity of life, Camus found freedom, a freedom to create our own meaning. Existentialism, on the other hand, argues that life's meaning isn't out there but is in our hands. In the grand cosmos of philosophical perspectives, existentialism boldly declares that we are the authors of our own lives. It isn't a force outside of us that determines the significance of our existence, but rather, it's our actions, our choices, and our will to be. This philosophy, championed by thinkers like Jean-Paul Sartre and Friedrich Nietzsche, places the responsibility of crafting life's meaning squarely on our shoulders. It's a perspective that can be both empowering and daunting. Empowering, because it asserts that we have the freedom to shape our lives as we see fit. Daunting, because it demands that we confront the weight of our choices and the reality of our mortality. Sartre, for instance, emphasized the concept of radical freedom and authenticity. He argued that we are condemned to be free. And with this freedom comes the responsibility to act authentically, to make choices based on our own values rather than societal norms or expectations. In essence, to Sartre, life's meaning is not a one-size-fits-all answer, but a deeply personal journey of self-discovery and self-definition. Nietzsche, on the other hand, proclaimed the idea of life affirmation. He believed that embracing life in all its chaos, suffering, joy, and beauty is an essential part of our existential journey. To Nietzsche, life's meaning is found not in the avoidance of suffering, but in the courage to face it head-on and affirm it as a part of our existence. This existentialist perspective might seem challenging, perhaps even overwhelming, but it is also uniquely liberating. It frees us from the pursuit of an elusive external meaning of life and instead invites us to look inward, to reflect on our values, our passions, and our dreams. It encourages us to take ownership of our lives, to seize the day, and to make our existence count. For existentialists, life is a blank canvas, and we are the artists, crafting our own purpose. The theistic perspective, meanwhile, finds life's meaning in a higher power. This view is steeped in faith and spirituality, often leaning on the belief in a divine entity or entities that guide our existence. From this perspective, the meaning of life is often seen as serving this higher power or seeking spiritual enlightenment. Now, it's important to note that the theistic perspective isn't a one-size-fits-all. It varies significantly across different religions and belief systems, each with its own unique understanding of life's purpose. For instance, Christianity and Islam emphasize the importance of living righteously to achieve eternal life, while Hinduism and Buddhism focus on the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, with the ultimate goal of breaking this cycle to attain a state of eternal peace. It's also worth noting that the theistic perspective often encourages moral and ethical living, as our actions in this life are believed to impact our spiritual journey beyond it. This could be in the form of divine rewards and punishments, or the concept of karma, where our actions directly influence our future circumstances. So while the specifics may differ, the underlying principle remains the same. The theistic perspective sees life as a journey towards spiritual fulfillment, a quest for divine connection, and a chance to serve a purpose greater than ourselves. In the eyes of the theist, our lives have a preordained purpose, guided by a divine entity. So, what is the meaning of life? The answer, as we've seen, is subjective. Throughout our journey today, we've traversed the rich tapestry of perspectives on life's meaning, from the absurdist's embrace of the absurd to the existentialist's quest for personal purpose, and the theist's faith in a higher power. Each perspective offers a unique lens through which to view our existence, yet none provides an absolute answer. This is because the meaning of life, much like life itself, is a deeply personal and subjective matter. It's not something that can be universally defined or neatly packaged into a one-size-fits-all answer. Instead, it's an ever-evolving enigma that each of us must grapple with in our own way. It invites us to delve deep within ourselves, to question, to seek, to explore, and ultimately, to define our own purpose. In the end, the meaning of life is what you make of it. It's your journey, your story. So, make it a good one.